Welcome to LawHelp Australia, where we keep you safe and informed with tips and updates. My name's Emily Tung, and tonight we're answering your questions. We have on our panel Craig Reynolds, Dinesh Weerakkody from DLegal, and Mary Bandalan. So Craig, tell us what you've been up to.
So essentially I just started back at law school and a law student and education director.
Yes, I have been practicing law since 2007 and also as a migration agent and currently at DLegal.
And Mary, tell us a bit more about yourself.
Well, I'm studying law at Deakin University and I'm in my second year.
So let's get into it. Dinesh, this is the first question we've received. I had an issue at the airport recently for not completing the passenger card as an Australian citizen. I was told that it is compulsory. Is that correct?
Australian citizens who refuse to complete the passenger card may be penalised, as well as non-Australians. They can be penalised as well as refuse immigration clearance, that is entry to Australia. So it is essential and it's a must.
But why are these passenger cards so important?
It is firstly because of the law says that you must fill it, so you must do it. That's the law. And it can be used for various other purposes in particular at certain times.
Are these cards available in other languages? So say, for example, I was fluent in Mandarin and not English.
It's in English.
Only in English.
That would be a bit of a problem, I guess.
But you can get assistance to fill that card.
Oh, beautiful.
So tell us a little bit more about what the immigration department or people at immigration, before you even step into the country, try to get from you through these immigration cards.
Yes, basically the basic details obviously will be there, your name, address where you will be staying in Australia and where you are coming from. So such information will be given. Also, for other citizens, non-Australians, it will be a declaration of their character as well as health. And an interesting thing would be the passenger card acts as a application for special category visa applicants and also for Norfolk Island residents to enter to Australia.
So Dinesh, could you explain to me what would occur if a person failed to fill out the passenger card correctly or failed to fill it out at all?
Repercussions?
Yeah, what sort of repercussions would occur?
It depends on the facts of the matter. If someone alleged a certain issue by not filling it correctly, the importance of Section 102 of the Immigration Act.
Don't you mean the Migration Act? 1958?
Yes, Migration Act 1958, and also as per the Migration Regulations 1994, it says a non-citizen must fill in his or her passenger card in such a way that all questions on it are answered and no incorrect answers are given.
So if you fail to comply with those things, can that lead to visa cancellation?
Potential visa cancellations, it's not automatic, so someone needs to find out and put that, allege that a certain thing has happened and it may lead to visa cancellation. So yes, it is very serious. It is quite important to answer it correctly to the questions that's been asked.
So it seems that visa cancellation is an extreme circumstance in this instance.
It may or may not be an extreme situation. It just depends on the facts.
Okay. So if, say, for example, if I lied about criminal history, then that would be significant taking.
Potentially it can lead to, it will be a serious situation, yes.
So tell us a little bit more about instances where people have had issues, especially in the context of visa application processing. Have you come across any or dealt with any matters?
Yes, I'll probably give an example in relation to a partner visa issue. The particular visa has been refused by the Department of Immigration and has gone to the tribunal, Migration Review Tribunal as it was known then. The facts of the case, I'll actually read it. The department obtained incoming passenger card of the applicant, which indicated that since 2008, he has been residing in Queensland. It was noted that he did not provide the name of the sponsor for his emergency as the emergency contact person. In contrast to this, the incoming passenger card of the sponsor indicated that she's continued to live in Sydney. She also did not provide the applicant on any of her incoming passenger cards as the emergency contact person.
I just want to ask though, do you have to put your sponsor as the emergency contact? Surely the immigration passenger card wouldn't say that it must be a specific person if you are coming in on a spouse visa.
You're right, Emily. Whoever the emergency contact would be the emergency contact. The law does not say who it should be. However, if it's not your better half or the other half, who would you be putting? So that's one of the concerns that they had in this matter. But you'll understand how they have come to the final conclusion, which is adverse, as Craig raised before. I'll just read the facts of the case. The sponsor had travelled out of Australia since 2006 on 19 occasions, always leaving from Sydney. So what does that show? It's contradictory, isn't it? In the spouse visa application, they have stated, or it must be established that they're living together. If not, it must be explained why they are not living together. So in this case, from the passenger cards, the department is asking probably a very reasonable question. One is living in Queensland, the other is Sydney. And again, the applicant had travelled on 6 occasions, always leaving from Queensland. So they get this information from the passenger card. The applicant travelled overseas on September 2009, remaining offshore until 2011 for a 1-year period and 9 months. So that's a separation. Probably that was not explained in the application. The applicant and the sponsor had not travelled together at any time. Now, added to this, check this finding.
Sorry, Dinesh, can I interrupt?